G'day and welcome to part one of our Tassie adventures. Where are we, James?
We're on the Spirit of Tasmania.
Where are we headed?
Tasmania!
Alright, we are headed to Tassie for the next 6 weeks. How do you feel about being on the boat, Tommy?
I'm excited, but I'm also scared.
We made it to Tassie!
Alright, there is our van there. We're at Cataract Gorge. We've jumped on the chairlift. Tommy's first time on a chairlift like this. What do you reckon?
I don't like it.
Alright, he's surviving so far. Bit nervous at the start. Hopefully we've got a fun day walking ahead of us.
Slip down there. There's so much room for me to slip.
We're most of the way across. Tommy, feeling a bit better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice up here. Look at that. Look at How's the scones, mate?
Delicious.
Absolutely stunning day at Cataract Gorge. What do you think, Tommy?
It was amazing. I loved the chairlift. That was definitely my favourite part. And we saw heaps of peacocks.
More peacocks than we've ever seen. Definitely fun, and Tassie's turning it on. Beautiful clear skies, sunshine, loving it so far. Just arrived at Cozy Corner, about a 3.5 hour drive here. We had some road closures, made it a little bit tricky, but we've turned up and this is our spot. Look at this. How's that for a view? Absolutely magic. Where's our caravan, Jamesy?
Right over there.
Can you see it? It's right there. Pretty good spot.
Yep, amazing.
Is it alright, Tom? Look how clear that water is, babe. It is like WA over here.
It's like the Caribbean. Feels like the Antarctic.
Lunar eclipse has started. Let's go. We've arrived in Richmond. We're going to be here for the next 5 days, explore Richmond and Hobart. Looking forward to Salamanca markets. Behind me is the oldest bridge in Australia that's still working. It's 200 years old next year. Pretty cool bridge. We are at Salamanca market today, mainly just here for the food. A bit worried about how much I'm going to spend, to be honest. There is so much great food here. This is our favourite market in Australia.
Number 27.
What'd you get, Jonesy?
Strawberry and Nutella crepe.
Yum.
So good.
Just keep holding on, I'll be right there for you. Just let me in. Just keep holding on, I'll be right there for you. Just let me in. Just keep holding on, I'll be right there for you. Just let me in. Just keep holding on, I'll be right there for you. Just let me in.
What you got, Tommy?
I got a strawberry meringue.
Is it good?
Yes.
You ready for the Tassie weather, Tom?
Yes, definitely. We've been to every single state museum in Australia except Adelaide.
How was Hobart Museum?
It was really good. It had so much stuff to do.
Definitely worth coming.
We're here today at Mona, just out of Hobart, the modern museum that Mark and I have been to before. We're really excited to take the kids. It's a really different experience and we're really looking forward to it.
We've arrived down at Port Arthur for a few days. We knew Tassie was going to be cold, but this is crazy. It says on my weather app it feels like minus 0.03, raining all morning, really windy. Pretty crazy down here. I guess we expected this from Tassie though, so we'll enjoy the next few days, but I think we're caravan bound for at least the rest of today. Decided to check out the Tasman Peninsula today. First stop is the tessellated pavements. How's your fish and chips, Tom?
Delicious.
Today we're at Port Arthur Historic Site. We've been to a few jails around Australia, Tommy. Been to any this big?
No, not even close.
Yeah, so it should be a pretty good day. The kids have been pretty interested in all the historic stuff so far, so hopefully we're going to learn a lot.
Yeah.
Today was very interesting. I learned a lot about Australia.
Alright, we have just got off the ferry to Bruny Island. We're going to be here for 3 nights. We're camping on the Neck, which I'll show you a picture of here. Looks pretty cool. It's only 30 metres wide at its nearest point, and we're just on the edge of that. So I can almost see the ocean from both sides.
Yeah.
What are we looking for while we're here?
We want to see some white wallabies. It's Dad's birthday, so we're going out for dinner tonight, and hopefully we see penguins.
We are going to try and see some penguins, but the white wallaby is like our Bigfoot of this trip.
Yeah.
For Tommy especially, we are going to find a white wallaby. So good luck to us.
So just arrived on Bruny Island. First stop was the local bread fridge to get some fresh sourdough. Didn't even set the van up, just went and got bread. So awesome.
All right, Tommy, we're at the Neck. There's about 1,000 steps in front of us. How do you feel about that?
Not good.
Why?
It's too many steps.
It's only 230 steps. Let's go. Step, 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 step. We're at Bruny Island. I think the water's about 10 degrees out here. It's my birthday. Gonna do something a bit dumb. Gonna go for a swim. Hopefully I survive.
Tonight we're going looking for penguins. I've never seen a penguin in the wild before.
Seen any penguins yet, Tom?
No.
You see any penguins, Tommy?
4, and that's disappointing.
Why?
I thought we were going to see 50.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be penguin apocalypse.
Not as many as we hoped. We didn't get any footage, but we did get to see 4.
Lucky. On the other side of this hill is the second biggest sea cliff in Australia.
All right, let's do it.
guys, we're here on Bruny Island. We've just completed the fluted Cape Walk. It was, for me, one of the top 5. You walk really high up a really steep hill, and then you look out over some of the highest cliff tops you've ever seen. It was stunning. I loved it. Hard work, but definitely worth the trip out this morning. Awesome.
Remember when the silence grew so big it pushed a hole straight through the sky? The ground beneath us caved in every time, so God could hear you cry. All our kind was curling up in smoke.
We found some white wallabies. Yes! White wallabies, the regular Tasmanian Bennett's wallaby, but with a rare mutation of white fur. They're albino. The reason why they survive on Bruny is they have no predators. There is about 200 left in the wild.
It's been a great 3 days here. We've had some great local produce, done some amazing walks, been for a couple of swims, just really enjoyed camping here as well. We're now moving on to Huon. This is the second time in 2 weeks that we've had to make an alteration to our plans due to some extreme Tassie weather. Just going to try and avoid the insane Arctic blast coming for the next couple of days with the rain, snow down to 500 metres. So going to hide for a couple of days and then back into travelling, checking out what Tassie has to offer.
Our next stop was the caravan park in Huonville. It was on a working farm. We loved following around the Indian runner ducks. There was a really nice walk along the riverbank. We were lucky enough to see a platypus in the river. We got to hold some really cute 4-day-old chicks and even some ducklings.
There were 3 Tassie devils on the farm. At 4 o'clock each day we watched them get fed salmon. I didn't know they could stand on 2 legs. Tassie devils live to about 7 and these ones were 5 to 6 years old. One day we stopped at Willie Smith and had the best apple pie and ice cream. Yum.
Today we are at the Hastings Caves and Thermal Hot Springs, so keen to go adventure into the caves and heading to Geeveston tonight to stay after a bit of a misadventure this morning trying to get some accommodation at Cockle Creek. But we're here and looking forward to a good day.
To the cave at Hastings. It was really cool, and so there was a bit where it was just water running down like a slope type thing, and it was just so smooth. There was a leaning tower of Hastings, so it looked like the leaning tower of Pisa. It was really cool. There was so much stalactites and stalagmites.
It's a beautiful 13 degrees today, Tommy. Good day for a swim, eh?
Yeah, great day.
How's the swim, Jamesy?
It was amazing. It's a warm pool. It's great.
After a fun day at the caves, we are in Geeveston tonight, which was where a lot of the Rosehaven show from the ABC was filmed, which I'm a big fan of. We're staying at the Ex-Servicemen's Club. $10 a night. Absolutely stunning here. Weather's on the improve, still a bit windy, but no rain. Great spot.
We loved having a campfire by the river. Right next to our campsite we saw 3 platypus. They are very unusual animals. The platypus are bigger in Tasmania than mainland Australia. We watched them dig for food and swim around.
Today we're up at Mount Hartz. We're going to just do a couple of Ks up here. How does it look outside, babe?
Well, it's freezing. I've just have to register. It's the first time I've ever had to register for a walk because if we get lost, hopefully someone will come and find our frozen dead bodies. So.
What do we got, Tom?
Snow!
We finally found snow. We're 1,000 feet up and there's a lake. Jesus Christ.
I got to see snow. It was so cool and my hands were freezing.
Russell Falls Campground. It's only $28 a night here. Power, water, showers, toilets. Pretty good deal. Walking right from our campsite. Here for a couple of days. What's this walk called, Tom?
Tall Trees Walk.
How tall are these trees?
We measured one. It was 71.7 meters high.
That's pretty tall. You can't capture them on video, but these trees are massive.
Ask, is it too much to wonder? I'll be here waiting. I'll be here waiting.
We found an echidna.
We found your favourite animal in the wild.
Yeah. A baby echidna is called a puggle. They used to be hunted for their meat. Echidnas eat earthworms and insects. The lifespan of an echidna is 14 to 16 years in the wild. The Tasmanian echidna has longer and thicker fur, which makes it look like it has less spikes than those on the mainland.
Here we are at Lake Dobson at Mountfield National Park. We're about to do the Tarn Shelf Return Walk, which is a nice big walk. Heaps of wildlife, we've been told, so we're pretty excited.
That's where we came from. And we only just started.
I was so excited to see snow again and have a snow fight. Then we saw a wombat. These wombats are called common wombats. They are the largest burrowing herbivorous mammal in the world. They average 1 metre in length and 27 kilograms. If a wombat is scared, it will dive into a nearby burrow or a hollow log. Moss is delicious to wombats, but they regularly eat grass. We saw so much square wombat poo on our walk. We followed this little guy on the path for a few hundred metres.
If I open up my eyes, I can see the skies. I can see the skies. See the sky. See the sky. Watch
That's the end of our Tarn walk. We are on our way back. That is actually my favourite walk so far in Tassie, which you know has got some pretty great competition if you've watched this far. That's the end of episode 1 in Tassie. Join us next time when we check out Strawn, Cradle Mountain, and head out into the northwest of Tasmania.
Don't forget to smash the like button. Just don't break it.
Oh!